Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to Brigandine. So now we just need to execute the attack for this turn. So we are going to attack Calmary here. I'm not going to attack the other castle here, even having the armies to do so, because it's not a favorable matchup for us here. So let's go. So hopefully everything is gonna go okay here. So they invaded the one I retreated from. And up there, Olmekiev actually failed. So it really looks like the final boss for us here is going to be the Isgar's Empire anyway. Usually that's the case, but sometimes there's like other countries that end up being able to like resist their attacks and gain territory, but it's actually pretty rare. Alright, so let's move the Phoenixes here. The Holy Glyphs. So the main focus is going to be taking down the Hydras. The Hydras are going to be brutal to fight against. There's like 3 or 4 of them. We have to make sure that the Tiamat reaches the battlefield in a reasonable time frame, you know? Because we really need the breath, which helps us a lot here. As always, the main problem there is going to be Zemeckis. Is always like a pain in the ass to fight against. This vampire here, if I can keep him alive for the rest of the game, is going to be really good when he becomes a vampire lord, but until then, it's just a cool little unit to have, nothing special about it. Yeah, so we have to deal with 3 Hydras, 2 Wyverns, 2 Dragons, and 1 Griffin. That's the wall-based units, let's call them like that. If we can bring down most of those units, then we should win. I'm going to put the Holy Glyph here, just help me out with the spacing here. Alright. Let's move the Phoenix over here. The Tiamat is always slow as hell. I just don't have the patience to have a Tiamat really. That's why I usually only go for it when I'm playing Norgard. I usually don't go for Tiamat with basically any other leader in the game. I always rather have speedy units. Oh, so the battle already started. That's actually interesting. Because they are completely out of position, all of them. Oh, so yeah, we are already starting with a bang here. The only unit that can protect Zemeckis in the beginning here is going to be the Wyvern, yeah. The other ones can't do a whole lot. So from this side, he's completely open. That said, I don't think we can do a whole lot against him, to be honest. It's one of those bait type situations. So actually, I'm going to keep the wall as is here. I'm going to wait for the rest of the army. I am not going to have enough damage to kill him anyway here, so I don't think it matters a whole lot. Actually, the way this is set up is actually pretty decent. So I'm going to keep it like that. This one is not going to be a quick one. So I'm just going to heal for now. Because I'm going to have to probably use one of the Phoenixes to heal because of the Geno Thunder spell. Pretty sure. I'm not going to move this guy also. This like can look like a useless turn, but it's probably the best idea here. There's no point in rushing here. Alright, so well, at least the Tiamat is quite close here. So I'm going to switch these here. I'm going to actually put yeah, I'm going to put the Demoness here. You stay here. you stay here too. And there you go. The problem is this particular alignment here of units is actually great for the Geno Thunder because it's going to use it here and it's going to get all my 3 knights. That said, there's not a whole lot I can do to avoid it. It's a very annoying spell. I really... if I put the Dao here, he's going to die like instantly. I'm going to put him here for now. Maybe I can do this. I'm really not liking this Holy Glyph here. I would like for him to be here, like this. This is not the best placement possible. But, alright, it is what it is, so we're not doing anything this turn. Just waiting. There you go, so that's usually what they do. They try to bring a sorcerer or a mage of any kind in the direction of a knight that cannot hurt them. Like for instance a melee guy like my guy here, kind of. Makes sense. Yeah, they are going straight for the queen here. That said, the only thing that can hurt her here really is Zemeckis, and he's going to do that right now. Oh, actually he did not hit Cortina, so that's actually really good. The Phoenixes are fine, they will heal it back. The Holy Glyph is the only one that's a problem here. So right now the Hydras are complete non-factors here for now, which is really good. That gives me time to like hit them with some holy words and stuff. Okay, now we are going to fight. So first, Centaur goes down. Okay, so now I'm going to protect my guy here as much as possible. Actually, let's hit the Scorpion so I can get some XP for Lioness here. Alright, that's why I didn't like this alignment that much, because they were able to break through here. That said, I think we should be fine here. Alright, Titan. As always, pain in the ass to make it work. Alright, not the most amazing holy word possible, but Asmari is taking her sweet time up there, trying to bring her units too. And she also has holy word, so she also is a problem. But the great part about this is that we'll be able to use the Tiamat this turn. Finally, it's going to be useful. Actually, I'm less scared of the Holy Word. I'm more scared about the area heal. It's actually a bigger problem here. Yeah, I knew it. They were going to focus fire on the Dao here. Okay. That's fine for now. Ooh. Alright. Maybe not as fine as I thought it was. Ooh, that's a great one. Okay, so first of all... Oh man, we are so close to being able like to hit Millet here. But not really at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to try to use the Tiamat here, so let me see. Alright, this is... but then the High Centaur, yeah. I'm having all sorts of trouble trying to make this work. Look, that's your chance, alright? Thank you, there you go. Didn't waste the shot to get some XP. Alright, now the Tiamat is going to be really useful. Next turn we can already start using the Breath. Actually, Dimension here is going to be amazing. I'm going to send one of those Hydras. Probably this one. Yeah. One less Hydra to deal with is basically the most important thing I could get from this. Alright. Yeah, she's not going to be able to kill anything this turn, I think. Yeah, if I do this, the vampire surely is going to die. But at the same time, I actually need him as bait here. So I'm going to do that, actually. Alright, so the Dow's probably going to die regardless. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do to save him. Maybe running away from the rune area of the enemy knights, but that's about it. Alright, so she can use Fallberg on this and this. Yeah, doesn't help. So let's just go. Gladness is actually in a very rough spot here because if she takes a critical hit, she's probably going to die here. Maybe I like miscalculated the amount of damage she was going to take because of the centaurs. So Geno Frost doesn't get a whole lot of people, so we should be fine here. Geno Frost always good against phoenixes. That said, she basically is completely unprotected. Problem is the first one that's going to act is going to be actually Zemeckis, so we are in trouble here. Yeah, they always go for the vampires, unfortunately. Oh, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I know that the vampire died, but that saved the entire game for us. If he had moved and had hit like a critical hit on Lannis here, it would be over. I'm so glad he didn't. So here's what I'm going to kind of game the game here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually actually, I changed my mind. I was going to do something else, but now that I think of it, I don't think I need to do it. What I was going to do, I was going to use the Phoenix to heal, but I don't need to because the enemies here had very low health to begin with. So I'm going to use area heal here. This is going to heal for a lot. So we should be fine here. Feel bad for like losing the vampire, but I'd rather win the battle. And the vampire was a bonus unit anyway, so it's not like it was a gigantic deal or anything like that. Oh, that's a massive critical hit, my god. I don't think it's going to hit, but oh, finally. Once in a blue moon they hit. That's actually very rare. So there you go, we killed enough units. That's perfect. Alright, what can I do with this guy? Oh, I can actually kill the Mandrake to give him some extra XP. So let's use the breath here. If I use up, it will give me more XP, but if I use on this side, I can actually kill the Mandrake, so let's do that. Or maybe I can even attack Millet directly. Is this Mira or Millet? Millet. There you go. Alright. There you go, finally. I think this is the first time he got 2 kills on the same map, I'm pretty sure. This guy's a pain in the ass. Oh, that's awesome. Almost. That's one hell of a hit there. What can I do with her here? Nothing really. We could just put her here just in case someone wants to attack her to give me some extra XP, you know? Oh, that's a weird dimension. But that happens sometimes too. There you go. sure. Let's not attack the Hydras directly if we can avoid it. The Dow actually survived. That's a big deal, actually. Because we already lost the Vampire, so I don't want to lose anything else. Alright. Giving us some extra XP. That Hydra is going to become a Tiamat, probably, in the next battle. Alright. So it wasn't perfect, but it worked. I was expecting this one to be super hard, so the fact that we only lost 1 unit is actually pretty decent. So now we need to hope that the secondary team holds up, Paternus' team. They are going to probably attack them. So I'll do my best to create a decent wall, but I'm not sure if you can fight all of those creatures. Like 3-4 Hydras is way too much. There's a lot of firepower. They didn't use it this battle because they were never able to position them correctly to use the breath attack. But man, if they are able to like position them correctly in a way to make them effective, my god, that like brutalizes the entire army, you know? Okay, so let's just send these guys to quest. So from now on, since we are already fighting, I forgot one. Here we go. Since we are already fighting the Isgar's Empire here, that means that from now on I need to check every single place that I can to see if we can fight them. They just moved 1 knight here to capture this castle, so once I pass the turn, or I pass the movement phase, then we'll be able to see exactly what they are cooking up here. Because they are very busy up here. I'm really glad Almec is still in the game, because if they were not, they would be 100% focusing on us. So we don't have much time here. We have to like enjoy this advantage basically now, because later on, if they finish off Almekia, then all of their best knights will be available here to fight us, you know. So they did not recapture Outrout here, which is actually interesting. That means that they didn't have enough knights to move around to do that. So that's awesome. Let me actually check the map to see how Almec is doing up there. They actually still have 6 castles, which is pretty decent. That's the same amount I think they start the game with, or they start with 5 or something like that. So yeah, they are still doing well, which is great for us, as I said. That said, I don't think I need to move anything or anybody anywhere. We're fine here. Alright, so let's see what we are dealing with here. So up here in Toria, we have Kador, awesome. But we also have 4 ghouls. That said, I'm not sure I want to attack this. Yeah, I really don't want to. But this defensive team is amazing, so we should be fine here. Here I can do anything, I just need to wait for them to take this castle back. Alright, up here, this is the big problem. Oh my god, look at this. Look at that, man. This is insane, this is crazy. Oh my god, this is the worst combination maybe possible. Maybe if you switch off like the Esclados here for Kador. Luckily he's not here, but my god, this is absolutely terrible. If they attack us with this, I don't think we can defend. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't know if we can resist this. We would have to like kill Zemeckis probably, just to finish the battle quickly. Oh, that's rough. But we're going to have to attack anyway, so... Oh man. Oh, I forgot to put something in the place of the vampire. That said, I don't think it matters a whole lot. Alright, so that's rough. I cannot leave them like untouched for a turn. That's just not an option at all. That's completely not viable. Let's see up here. Yeah, this is a pretty decent place to attack now, but I don't think I want to attack with this scene, really, if I can avoid it. Reason being, right now Almec is helping us a lot. Obviously, not by choice, but they are really helping us a lot. Okay, so I have no idea what's going to happen here, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've fought this type of crazy combinations before, but usually when I did that, I usually had a better army, to be completely honest with you. I had like Fafnirs, which is the final evolution of the white dragons. I had Tiamats, I had a bunch of things. I never fought this combination with a bunch of phoenixes. We'll see if that's enough. I am not sure at all. Alright. Okay, so as I said, Almec is probably not going to last a whole lot longer here. Probably not. Well, I'm glad our attack went first, because maybe they were attacking us, but since our attack is going to be computed first, we might have a chance here. The reason I'm saying we might need to kill... Let me explain here. So obviously this is terrifying. This guy hits us from 3 hexes away. Gish is a very powerful mage, and also he has Geno Thunder, just like Zamax has. There you go, and also has Exablast. So he can do like 300 damage to one single unit in like 1 turn with 1 spell, you know. So usually what happens is they move Zamax to the front of the battle, so he can use this bow on folks that are outside the wall that you are forming. That means that the only way for us to finish this quickly is to kill him first. The problem is he's very difficult to hit, actually. He has 80 agility, as you can see here. So he is a knight, but he also moves like a ninja. And also he has, not moves, he has the agility of a ninja character. And also he's very resistant. And he has red element, which is terrible against us, because we have a bunch of phoenixes that are all red element. So this is going to be rough. It's probably going to be the roughest one so far by a lot. We had trouble before, but not this kind of trouble. And this stage is also absolutely atrocious to form a wall in because of the bridge here. Basically, we are in a extreme disadvantageous situation here. So hopefully we'll be able to rise above here. But if we lose a couple of units, I'll just retreat. This is such a horrible place to fight in. There's also the possibility of like, we retreat this turn, then we give them a free castle, and we move back, and then they go to that castle, and we fight them there. It's maybe the best possible option for us, because then we completely avoid fighting in this stage right here, at least for now, because it's such a bad stage for us. For us, it's kind of a weird way to phrase it, because we actually have phoenixes and all that, those type of like flying units and all that stuff. So we actually have an advantage here in terms of like moving compared to a normal army. But when we are fighting so many powerful knights like we are right now, the odds of this going south is just like gigantic. Let me do this correctly here. Alright, so Esclados is going to attack us basically right now. I cannot put her here because she's going to take the breath from the Tiamat here. So I'm going to have to move her like here. It's a weird move, but it's the only safe one I have here. Okay. Luckily, Esclados moves after Zamakis, so that means that Zamakis is not going to move yet. Oh, they didn't move yet. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That might have saved the game right there. the fact that they gave us an extra turn. Alright, we formed kind of a wall here, but not feeling this one. Oh my god, that's going to be a nightmare. I'm so scared. Alright. Alright, so killing Esclados quickly here is probably off the table. I'm going to move the Demoness here because they are probably going to move folks to attack this side. That said, I still have Rune Area left, so I'm going to keep this Phoenix here just to protect Cortina here. Luckily I can use the Tiamat here. I'm still inside of my Rune Area, so that's okay. I'm not moving yet. Let's see if they are going to move here. Alright, so Zamek is still chilling. There you go, started. Ooh, those guys are going to take a lot of damage. Yeah. Power on the Tiamat is just absolutely brutal. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's the best case scenario right there. Oh man, that's so good. That gives us a path to victory here. This battle looked completely lost from the get-go here. Unfortunately, I cannot keep the Griffin here. But I need to attack as much as possible. I need this guy to take a lot of damage. Alright, this is your chance. There you go, my man. I'm very proud of you. When I needed the most, you actually hit the attack. I can move this Phoenix to attack Esclados as well, but that's not the best idea. I'm really depending on the Centaur and the Curse from the Demoness here to win this. Not win, to actually have a chance. Oh man, I'm so lucky he decided to do this kind of wild move here. I was not thinking at all that he was going to do something like that. I wasn't counting on it. Alright, so Gish is kind of late, so I don't think I need to worry about him for now. I don't think killing Esclados is actually going to win the battle, to end the battle for us. So I think we are... Oh, I can actually hit him with Kylov too. That's actually great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Kylov the chance of getting the kill. He's not going to. I forgot he has Protect, right? Yeah, he has Protect. Doesn't matter. So let's just use Curse. Okay. Wait, I haven't fought enough. Actually, you haven't. That was actually a very bad sequence of events for them there. Alright, so I'm not going to do anything here. Okay, so since the battle went this way, I'm going to actually move the Phoenix to this side here. And I'm going to bring Tiamat here. And I'm actually going to move this Phoenix here. The other one here. I'm going to try to cause as much havoc as possible. I'm going to do this here. This Dao is not gonna last. No way. It's going to last a long time. The type of unit that doesn't survive a whole lot. Alright. So let's see what Zamet is going to do here. Oh, he actually retreated. Oh, that's amazing. You can get a kill here. Okay, so let me think a little bit here. I can actually hit a Holy Word on Gish. Perfect. Actually, he has red element. I'm going to bring the Holy Griff to attack. Oh, I can attack twice. Oh, that's perfect. That really solves everything here. Alright, Giant, this is your chance. Oops! I attacked the wrong. Oh my god, poor Giant. Even when I put him in a position to succeed, I mess it up. Sorry, man. Next time, I swear. Alright, so wasn't that a mistake? And let's move the Phoenix here. Yeah, that was bullshit. But usually the giant doesn't hit in that situation regardless, so it's less bad. Man, if you had killed Gish and Esclados here, our life would have been so much easier. But because I was trying to help the giant, I should have just moved the Phoenix there. But it wouldn't matter if I like hit the wrong target again. Alright. So there he goes. So that was a pretty big mistake. Oh, we have a level 20 demon. It's actually awesome. Oh man, we actually did it. They gave us kinda in the silver platter this one. I thought they were going to hide Esclados behind the Tiamat, you know? The one that got the power spell cast on it. But turns out they decided to just moving forward to the wall. Man, the level disparity saved everything. If the one starting the movement were like Zemeckis, if he started the battle, then the situation would have been completely different. But I'm so annoyed that I misclicked there. I wish the attack was the correct one. Merchant. Oh, another guy. I don't even remember who's this guy, to be honest. Balder. Oh, sure. Yeah, I remember now. So another knight. Let's see if this guy can help us. Probably not. He got disowned by his father, apparently. Yeah. So another extra knight. We'll see what this guy can do. I don't remember his class. Oh, that's a good spear. Alright. Man, that's a lot of people doing quests. So his name is Balder. Oh, he is actually level 10 sorcerer. Oh, he's actually pretty decent. Okay, so let me see what I can do with this guy. So forget Camel Ford for a while. So, no. I think I'm going to send him here to like take the place of maybe Daffy, so we can have a mage there too. I think this is actually really good. Remember what I said before, the most important thing is to always have a conjurer of any kind in all armies. Okay, so now let's send folks to quest. 1, 2, he's hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So now all these folks here are going to move up one castle here. So they will stay here. Okay, everything else is fine. So let me check if I moved the dude correctly here. Okay, Salisbury. Okay. Alright, so now we have a choice to make, which is attacking Olmeca here, which I don't want to be honest, if I don't have to. At least not now. Oh, Sierra is here. If you guys remember, Sierra is one of the most powerful mages in Caerleon. Even after losing her homeland, which was Caerleon, she continues to fight without any complaints. However, there has been more than one person that has seen her crying by herself at sunset. she gets absorbed in the battle in order to forget about her past leader. Yeah, so he didn't die actually. If you guys remember, he just left on a trip. Him, Brigandine, and all the other top knights. So she decided to keep fighting. So basically, several knights of the other kingdoms that already fell are just like all around the world now. Okay, so the choice we have is to basically, we are going to have two armies here. We are going to have to keep one army defending here at all times. And we are going to have to attack here too. So we are kind of... The ideal scenario would be we capture this, this, and this in the same turn, basically. But the odds of that happening is just like, are just ridiculously ridiculously low. So that's not going to happen. So we'll see what I'm going to do here. Maybe it's time to move this main army here to like here, for example. Or maybe to here. Because they would have to defend 3 different castles at the same time with this army here. I'm not so sure what I'm going to do yet. So before I do that, let's just check the demoness here because I can level her up here. First, let me check the rune power. Alright. So we have a lot of rune power left because we lost the vampire. Right? So I'm actually going to move the demoness here. Where is it? Here. So the demoness, her class is obviously Archdemon, so she's going to become a Satan. So she's going to get plus 10 attack, plus 5 defense, and she's going to actually get Meteor Doom, which is the single best spell in the game. So we are going to do that. But then we can actually use the item we got. I think we can change her. Yes. So we can change her to Lilith. I'm going to save because I don't remember exactly what that does, to be honest. So she has Venom, Meteor Doom, Curse, Necro Rebirth, which is the spell that brings one creature back. So she's really, really good. That said, I'm not sure if the Lilith is going to be actually better for us. So I'm going to save first just in case the change is not completely good. If she like loses the Meteor Doom spell, then I don't want it. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't remember that happening at all. I think she's going to get some extra skills. But let's check. So item. Here. So let's go. There you go. So now she's a Lilith. As you can see, now she has a triple element. So she's white, black, and blue, which is great. A great combination of elements, especially defensively. She got more attack and she got extra spells. So she got Heal, Divine Ray. We kept the Meteor Doom here. And we also got Frost and Charm, which causes enemies to fight each other. I don't use the spell a whole lot, but sometimes. And having Divine Ray is awesome. So she's basically the fusion of a Demoness and an Angel. So Lilith, there you go. This is one of the coolest units in the game. You rarely see it because you are rarely able to first level up a demon that high and second actually get the item. But we have so many knights questing that we ended up being able to get it. My god, look at this lineup that this guy has. This is insane. And he's like one level away from being able to become a Shogun, which is going to make him even more useful. That's awesome. So as I said, this army is exceptional. It's not... we can defeat anybody with this, given the right situation. But I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do here. Alright, so let's go. So let's check the current situation here. So I'm not going to attack Almekia at all, unless they attack me. which they might because they have a lot of powerful knights here, as you can see. That said, if everybody's here, that means that there's not a whole lot of people up here defending. So I don't know what they are doing. Maybe they think we are more dangerous than the Asgard's Empire, which for them right now is not the case. Alright, so we have Roll Code, we have Idiot here, and Castor. Yeah, this is a perfect spot for us to attack here, because they have 5 ghouls and 3 scorpions. So we definitely need to attack here. Especially because we have the Necromancer now, so we have Meteor Doom too, with this guy. Up here, let's check. We have Asmery, Millets, and Irving. Alright, they have 4 ghouls too, but this army has a big problem for us, which is they have basically 3 mages. That's actually a lot of firepower. So yeah, I'm not going to attack here yet. I don't think it's a good idea. But I don't think they're going to attack us either. So Paternus' team is going to defend here for us for now. And the main team, I'm going to see what I'm going to do here. So Kador, Gish, and Shiraha. Kind of an interesting one. Because usually they move Shiraha way too close to you, so you can kill him quickly. That said, he also has 96 ability, so agility, so he can dodge a whole lot. Oh man. So they have 2 bishops, which is weird, a weird combination of creatures here. A lot of djinns and a lot of undeads, a lot of ghouls. This is one of the most interesting knights in the game. As you can see, he has 327 rune power, which is like main character level rune power. I'm going to read his story. So, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. Soliel? He's known as the Beast Ruler, a title usually reserved for animal lovers. He has an opinion of one's own. He was thought to be loyal to the king of Almekia, but he's showed up as a knight for the Empire. Shutleys is like a brother to him. Shutleys is one of those knights that showed up in quests, but we don't have him. I think he's in Almekia now, if I'm not mistaken. So this guy is like a regular guy in the game, but he happens to have a colossal amount of rune power. As you can see, Verdal, which is another bishop, 1 level below him, has like 130 less rune power than he has. So you can see how insanely powerful the dude is. He's a very good knight. That said, this doesn't happen to be that powerful, to be honest. Problem is, these 2 knights usually stay behind walls, so we can't kill them. So we would have to kill Zemeckis in this case. I actually have no idea what to do here. See, if I had killed Gish here, he wouldn't be here. But yeah. But since I'm already attacking here, I should attack here. Just to connect the 2 sides here. I'm really not sure what to do here, to be honest. Hopefully Paternus can hold off Almekia here, because I don't want to attack them yet. Yeah, so let's try to fight Kador here. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea. The later you get in the game, you know, the more you play, the less sure you are if something is going to actually work, because the stakes are so much higher. Like, what if I lose like a level 25 Phoenix? What do I do? You know, nothing. You can't replace a Phoenix that late in the game. You would have to get the unit from another army and retire that army. Or you would have to try to level a rock real quick, using React with a Fairy or Halo with a Pegasus, you know. But even then, it would not be like quick enough. Oh, I forgot this. It was this stage. This stage is absolutely terrible. Oh, Charlene, I should have given her the Goddess Spear. I forgot about it. I think the Goddess Spear is like the second best spear, only behind the Brionac, which is that spear that Hallie uses. Okay. Yeah, this stage is absolutely terrible. My god. That said, their knights are not that great at all. They don't have a single mage there. So we should be fine. The moment they move one knight towards our wall, they are done because we have Meteor Doom, so we can erase them from existence. Funny that I've had this guy for a while now. I haven't used the spell once. I never came close to using it. Okay. Let's move the Phoenix like here. Dragon. As always, the guy is always the last one to arrive. I wish the giants in the game had more agility, so they could like hit attacks more frequently. Oh yeah, that this golem right here is not going to be useful here, ever. He's here just to basically be a rune power sink. Oh, they didn't start? That's actually interesting. I was completely like 100% sure that we're going to start right now. Not attacking the Mandrake yet. Alright, the movement favors us here. So we can kind of... This is kind of like a pseudo wall here. Not perfect, but does a job. That Mandrake there weirdly could be a huge problem for us because it could paralyze like the red dragon, for example, which could be a problem. That said, I don't see a way in which we lose this, to be honest. I don't see how they beat us here. Unless I mess it up like royally here. Oh, they are trying to circumvent the wall. They are going around it. We'll see if they will be able to actually do that. Alright, let's put the grappler here. I'm going to put the wyvern here, and there you go, perfect wall. Alright, so let's see what the caster is going to do here. Alright, that's the main target right now, the Tiamat. If we can kill it, we should be good. Please don't paralyze him. Thank you very much. See, if you ask, the game does it. It's pretty easy. Alright, he didn't move. So they also created a wall here, which is rare, wall against wall. So Meteor Doom. So if I put a meteor like here, for example, as you can see, hits everybody, including our own units. That's the problem with the Meteor Doom spell. Is usually, because it's so powerful, you have to take some damage too. Maybe this is better. Yeah, I think this is slightly better. Doesn't hit the Tiamat, but the wyvern is going to take some here, which is annoying, but it is what it is. They don't have area heal, so they can't do a whole lot against it. But that's the only problem with the Meteor Doom spells, that usually you have to take some damage too. That wyvern is going to die for sure. That said, this is already enough to give us a pretty good advantage here. I think if we can kill 3 decent units here, we should be already good. I'd rather use the breath here than attacking. Attacking a dragon with a dragon doesn't do a whole lot. Alright, so I'm going to move this wyvern away because basically this wyvern is done. Let's put a giant here. Sure. There you go. Sometimes they hit. Wasn't expecting. Alright, Charlene can kill the griffin here. Awesome. The phoenix... Could you put the phoenix here just to eat some attacks here? Alright, the dragon. Breath. The other thing with Meteor Doom 2 is that you can only use one basically because it's very expensive. Maybe there's like a couple of knives that could use like 2 in the game, but most of the time it's only one. Oh, she didn't retreat yet. Interesting. That's very interesting indeed. That said, as I said before, I have no idea how they would win this, ever. There's no like path to do that. The Knight is the one that took the most damage from the Meteor Doom. Oh, he actually missed the dragon. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh, if you can kill this lizard guard, it would be awesome. There you go, so they did not retreat. That's actually good because it gives us more chances to get some XP, but that said, sometimes the AI doesn't retreat in the weirdest situations. This is one of them. I have no idea how they win this, ever. But if they want to stay, we'll stay. I was going to move this to attack with Dillard here. Problem is attacking the Mandrake is always a roll of the dice, so I'm not going to do that. There you go. Was proven correct in 1 second. Oh, that Holy Glyph might go down. The biggest problem with this team that I have here is that we don't have heal of any type. We have nothing that heals. So we are basically a glass cannon type team. Alright, so I cannot use Geno Flame, but I can use Thunder, so I can kill something here. Or try to. Oh, actually I can kill the Archer. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to actually use Thunder first. Then I'm going to use the Breath. So the dragon gets the XP. So the higher level the dragon gets, better for us. Maybe until the end of the game we can get 1 Salamander, we'll see. Down she goes. I suppose this is it, yes indeed. Alright, now I need to protect the Holy Glyph here, somehow. Alright, the Wyvern is kind of protected already, but let's not gamble here. Alright, what do I need to do with the Giant here? I don't have a whole lot of options. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, actually... Oh, sure, I'll be able to protect the Holy Glyph because actually Caster is the last to act. So we'll act first. Oh, I can actually kill this dragon too, I guess? Let me see. I think so. So I think I'll be able to give my Spear Lady here, Charlie, more XP. Oh, she can actually kill the Lizardman. But I would have to actually have to hit with the Giant. That's not gonna happen, is it? There you go. So she got a lot of XP this battle. So use the Breath again. So that this one ended up being longer than I was expecting. Just because I didn't give up. Yeah, I'm going to attack here. Oh, awesome! That's perfect. That's awesome. I was not expecting him to hit the attack. I'm always expecting the Giants to miss. Every time they hit is actually a surprise. Extra XP, thank you. Done. Okay, so the Holy Glyph, I need to protect him. So we'll just move him like here. I'll move the Knight here. The Golem just arrived, too late as always. And that's it. Well, that one ended up being perfect. The only way this could be better is if I had killed the Lizard Guard. But we were able to kill the Tiamat here, so it's fine. That's not the dangerous one. The dangerous one is that one. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, at least we don't need to cross a bridge on this one. We are going to put the Meteor Doom to good use here, hopefully. The main problem is that since the Demoness, or the Lilith in this case, is going to be behind our wall, that means that 100% our creatures will have to take some damage for her to use Meteor Doom. But that's basically how it works, you know? That's how they basically balanced the skill. It's like, if you had like 2 creatures in your army that could like use Meteor Doom willy-nilly at a distance, then that basically would mean that you are invincible. There's nothing the enemy can do to stop you, you know? So to balance that out, they made the skill have a really poor range, which means that usually you are going to be hitting your own troops too, which actually I think it's fair. So I'm ready for that. Luckily we have a lot of phoenixes, so we should be good in terms of healing. We are going to have to fight Gish from the start. We are in the line of fire, I think, of the breath, yeah. So let's move here, actually. I'm going to put the Phoenix on the line of fire, so if they use it. Alright, the giant this time around is not that far behind. There you go, so he's already moving. He actually didn't move as much as like he relocated. I think in this battle I should like leave a Phoenix behind just to heal. I'm really like contemplating the possibility. I think it's actually a decent move here. Oh, there you go, the Tiamat's going to be able to move a lot. There it is. Tiamat on the wall. We almost never see that. They never reach this far. Alright, so I'm going to put this Phoenix on the wall. And I think the other one also depends on where I'm going to put the Lilith, actually. Let me actually check the range of the heal voice. It's 2 hexes. So 1, 2... I think here is perfect. I'm going to keep this Phoenix here. I know it's a waste to not use the Phoenix to its full potential in the wall here. But with that said, for us to be able to actually use the Lilith here, we'll need some healing regardless. He moved a lot. That's insane. As I thought, they just moved so much that he can't. He can only he has that skill that hit and away. So that means obviously that he can attack and then move. So he can move, attack, and move. But if you move your entire movement like he did just now, that means that they cannot basically proceed with that type of ability because he already spent all these movement points, you know. I almost made a mistake here in terms of positioning. Almost. Saved in the last second here. I'm so glad I gave rune area potions to everybody in the main team. That gives me a lot of space to move around here. So Lilith stays here. Oh, I forgot you can attack, give like distance hits. What does the Chaos Needle do? Nothing. She actually can mesmerize the opponent with a critical hit, meaning she can actually use the spell Charm when she critically hits. That said, you would have to use her in the open field, and that's just not a good idea, right? Basically ever. So the idea is to protect her as much as possible while she uses the spells. Luckily, Gish doesn't move first here. We move first, so we'll be able to do a lot here. Luckily, Kador is completely blocked off here. He's a completely non-factor in this battle. Not his units, as you can see, but the knight itself. That's it. Oh, there goes the Dow. He never lasts. He never lasts. I had one Ifrit once that hit level 30. But other than that, all the other evolutions of the Jinn creature usually die because I end up using them as bait, or they just don't survive a couple of attacks or something like that, you know. Alright, so I'm going to spread the love here because I'm going to use Holy Word. Wait. Alright. I'm actually not going to attack here yet. Wait. That's a pretty good Holy Word there. We're going to have to survive one Geno Thunder from Garcia, but we should be fine. But that Dao that died actually was pretty useful because he soaked a lot of attacks. There you go. I'm going to put the giant on the wall here. I can attack the Jinn. Never hits. There you go, Geno Thunder. So luckily I have one of the Phoenixes behind here, so I can use to heal if I need. Man, that gave the Hydra a lot of damage. Alright, that's smart. That said, I don't think that helps a whole lot, to be honest. I think we're going to win regardless. Because initially this battle obviously was hard as hell. But depending on what the AI does, that changes everything, right? There you go, 5 hexes of breath. That's why you want the Tiamat in the wall. That said, obviously not enough to kill Shiraha here. Let's try to deal as much damage. So maybe the Meteor Doom is going to help us out here. There you go, I'm going to use the heal voice here. I knew I was going to need it anyway. That said, might not have been the best idea to keep my level 20 Phoenix behind. Maybe the other ones behind would have been better, but hey. Right, the other one I can move around with it. Yeah, let's protect the Lilith here. The Lilith right now is our best unit in the entire army. I don't know if the Meteor Doom is going to do enough damage to kill the ninja here. Actually, he might retreat here, which is not a bad idea. Yeah. That said, she can still use Meteor Doom here. Because I can hit it like here, for example. It's going to get a couple of my Phoenixes, but that's okay. They can regenerate the damage, and they also have red elements, so that means that they are going to take slightly less damage. There you go. The Griffin always takes a lot of damage from that spell. Okay. So unfortunately she can't do a whole lot where she's in here, but at least we can give her a little bit of XP. So might as well. Yeah, let's just deal as much damage to Garcia as we can. So Kador is going to move first and is going to retreat, I guess. So that means that we can probably get a kill here. I will give the Giants the chance again. Let's see if he can make this happen this time around. You know what? I'm gonna go all in on the Giant. I thought she had Halo. She doesn't. So whatever. So good luck. There you go, my man. There it is, level 20. That's a good giant right there. Okay. So that went well. We didn't even need the Meteor Doom spell, actually. We used it, but just because it's cool, we didn't need to use it. And yeah, our mech is still causing all sorts of trouble for his gears. They are basically, at this point, an unofficial ally of the Leonia Kingdom here. Their contributions are very much appreciated. That's a long quest. True birds suck a lot. Now, from now on, every single movement we make in terms of like army positioning throughout the map is going to completely depend on basically what Esgar is going to do on their turn. So if they position their troops in a certain way, then we'll need to move in a different way to like respond. Oh, we got a vampire. We lost the vampire, we got a vampire back. Awesome. That's a lot of people. Okay, so first, let's send all of the people to quest here. So quest. She's hurt. Sorry. Quest. Here there's also one that was hurt too. So quest. There you go. So now we need to check the situation out here. So we should be 100% okay here. So this team's doing fine especially because of the Meteor Doom spell. Alright, so we have an extra dragon, but we don't have where to put the dragon here. I could put the dragon like replacing the golem, but I don't have the rune power. So I just delete these units here. So I need to capture Toria this next turn here. So I can stop defending this castle here. And this castle here. If I attack Toria here, I just need to defend Toria. So I get an extra army to move around here, maneuver here. So this is the idea for this turn, is to actually defeat whomever they put on Toria here. That said, it's going to be way harder than it looks. I might have to bring one guy from here and two from here or something like that, you know. But we'll see. Alright, on this side, Paeternus' team is defending Camelford. So I hope they can hold off the enemies here. We'll see. They haven't been attacked yet, so I don't know if they can actually defend or not. We'll see. And for the main team here, so the Titan, normally you cannot level it, because as you can see, level 20, he cannot get leveled up to the next stage. But I think I have the item for him. There you go. Oh no, I only have the item for the Gygas. I don't have the item for the Titan. That's annoying. So for now, he's going to stay as he is here. That said, I can bring the vampire back here. So that's actually pretty good. So let me just check the rune power here. Alright, so I can bring the vampire. I still have some rune power here. Let me see. There you go. So that's okay. I have 20 left here. Yeah, so I don't think I need to do anything else here. So far, I don't have the item for the Titan, but we are like doing like 10,000 quests per turn, so we should have it eventually. We have so many items of so many types. Well, let me check the Goddess Spear. No, I think the one that she's using is better. Yeah, the Ice Javelin is actually better. Charlene, that is. Okay, so I don't need to do anything here. I don't need to do anything there. Okay. I already did here. Here. So the one that I need to check is this one, because I sent the new knight here. Baldur. So actually Daffy has more rune power than Leonia here. But Leonia obviously is more powerful. 249. Not by a lot, but he is. So there you go. So I'm going to switch. I'm going to send him to quests. He's actually the first actually powerful knight that I'm sending to quests here. A guy that I usually use. But since I have so many good knights now, I don't need to worry about it. So that's basically it. So let's just complete the move and see what's going to happen. Okay, so this castle was empty and now there's people here. Oh. Oh no. So that's another story I need to tell here. So let's read her story first. So Aldous. She is able to communicate with the dragons. She was living in the forest because she doesn't like the violence. She couldn't stand facing the fact that dragons were used as weapons for the war, which eventually led her to join the war. So there you go. So this is a very special knight. She's a lector, which means that she can use Holy Word here. She's very special, first because she's very young, and she's not part of like any particular kingdom. So what happens is, for you to get this knight, you actually need to lose all of your original castles, as far as I remember. So as you can see, Olmecia, these two castles they have in the west here, above my castles that were part of their kingdom once, before. Those two castles that they have, they actually lost those castles once. So that means that they actually lost, at least at one point in time, each and every single one of their original castles, and now they are in a completely different place in the map. That probably activated the quest, and Aldous, which is that girl there, you can only get her when you lost a bunch of your original castles. I don't know if like there's got to be like a lot of your castles, all of your castles, some of your castles. I don't remember the exact trigger, but the main reason why she's important, I'm going to show you guys. The actual main reason is not that she joins the army. The main reason is she's good is because she brings something with her. This, puro, which is, puro is pure in actually Portuguese, my language. This is a Fafnir, 314 attack without the power spell. The Photon, which is the breath attack, the Dragon Roar, which deals damage to everybody in range. So it's like the Phoenix's heal voice, but for damage, I think. This is the best unit in the game, period. You know, there's no unit that if you have an army with two of these guys here, you can win any battle against anybody. Even if you only have one knight, you can win the battle with this. Extremely powerful. So she has this Fafnir, and when she joins, she brings him in. So as you can see, Olmecia is around here still in the game, but they barely have any creatures. They don't have anything, so they are in a very rough state. So we don't have much time anymore, so we need to make stuff happen right now. So we are going to actually attack here, obviously. I think this team can defend. We have a decent wall, we have Holy Word, and we have a Conjurer now, so we should be fine. We have to attack Toria, so let's see what we can do here. The song broke. But yeah, I think we can attack this because, yeah, Kador is rough, but we have 5 zombies here, 5 ghouls. Alright, so... Yeah, I need to attack them with this team right here. It's my best team anyway. That said, I'm going to attack with the other one too, because I want everybody on that castle. I don't know if I can win this one. We'll find out. Alright, so this is the plan. We attack Toria, and then we free up 2 armies. And now, this turn, I need 100% to attack Orkney. Doesn't matter what they have here. This is going to be rough as hell. My god. They have a lot of things. Solio is here with his Beastmaster rune power here. So Shiraha's here. As always, he's the guy that can help us win here. So there you go, this is what we're going to do. I think we can attack here too. But yeah, I don't want to overextend too much, because this army is going to have to stay here for a while until we finish off this Garcia Empire here. So yeah, I think I'm not going to. So there you go. So we're attacking on 3 fronts this time around. But all of these attacks are going to be for the next episode. We are already running too long here. So in the next episode, we are going to start actually fighting the core of the Garcia Empire here. We might start fighting Olmeca on this side too. And on this side, we are going to take this castle that all this was left alone to defend here. So at least the Fafnir is not here, so one less problem for us to deal with. But that's for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.